So just a bit of context for this one. I wrote this after I ate an entire bag of Hershey's Kisses. So that's all you really need to know about it. An extremely wise man once said, "Life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get." I think, however, that this is an incomplete simile. And yes, I did just say simile. And yes, I know you're all impressed that I know the difference between that and a metaphor. Please try to hold your applause until the end of the piece. More to the point, while it's true that you don't know exactly what you're going to get from a box of chocolates, you at least know that whatever it is, it's going to be sweet and delicious. Unless, of course, you get the coconut-filled one. Seriously, I hate that thing. No, a box of Life chocolate would be more like those jelly beans from Harry Potter. Plus, in addition to having some booger and earwax flavored ones, several of the chocolates are rigged to explode as soon as you take a bite. Some people are afraid to eat chocolate because they think it makes you fat. This hasn't been proven by any scientific study that I've liked the conclusion of. So you can take this rumor with a grain of salt and a spoonful of sweet, sweet sugar. Our Life chocolate doesn't make you fat. At least, not necessarily. Life chocolate can, in theory, make you anything. Fat, skinny, short, bald, wrinkled, old, depressed, disabled, anything that you don't want to be. And of course, you could just stop eating it. But when has that ever worked for anyone? Tell me, how many of you have ever seen a piece of chocolate and thought, you know what, I probably shouldn't eat that? Because I'm guessing about half of you haven't, and the other half of you have, but you had that thought once the chocolate was already in your mouth. Incidentally, I belong to the latter group. Hence why I ate an entire bag. Life chocolate's just as addictive, but why? Why do we crave something so horrible for us? Why are our appetites for heartbreak and failure never satisfied? Why does our gluttony for punishment never yield to our aching, broken bodies that yearn to give up on fighting a losing battle? Why did I choose to eat an entire bag of Hershey's Kisses while ignoring my stomach as it cried out in agony? Because Life chocolate may be unpredictable. At times, it may even be downright painful. But for every nasty piece you come across, you can be sure that there will be one that tastes better than anything you can imagine. So don't let a few coconut-filled pieces stand in the way of your perfect chocolate. Now, if you'll excuse me, there's a box of M&Ms which requires my attention.